Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. So what is more terrifying than a bat? How about a Batman of the Sinistro Corps? What can be more frightening than that? Come on. So I've been meaning to show off my new look for my Yellow Lantern Batman for quite a bit, and somehow never managed to find the time to be able to do it. So tonight's the night. Tonight is when we show off our new look for our Yellow Lantern Batman. And somehow the Batman Beyond gear, or at least part of it, was perfect for that. As you can see, I'm not using the whole gear, just a few select pieces, because I'm trying to keep some yellow into the costume. This being a Yellow Lantern and all that. Although I did make a few variations, as you can see. And you can see with this one, I'm using a bit more Batman Beyond set of gear. Basically, I'm only missing the chest piece with this character. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the chest piece. Don't really need it, but you never know. And also, I got a brand new aura, which is the Ember Mist aura. I wasn't really planning on getting it, but not too long ago I purchased a whole bunch of time capsules. You may have seen it's what pretty much allowed me to get the stealth material. Although that's not really to get the material. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I needed. There were still some styles I was missing for some characters, and by some stroke of luck, I was able to get an aura for this Yellow Lantern character. I even got a nifty new aura for my Green Lantern character. So I will try to show off those auras in a bit. But basically, I've been meaning to show off this look for quite some time. So tonight's the night, and also. I'm slowly but surely I'm trying to get artifacts for all my characters. Sadly, I have way too many characters, so there's no way I can get all the artifacts in one day. Or if I do that, I'll do only that, and there's no way I'm doing that. So once in a while, I'll get an artifact for one character at a time. And tonight, let's get an artifact to our little, Yellow Lantern Batman. So let's get ourselves a nice new artifact for Yellow Lantern Batman. So let's get started. So slowly but surely, I will get artifacts for all my characters, obviously, but I'm not going to go crazy and try to get them all in one day. So once in a while, I'll get it for a character or two. We'll see.
There you are. I was starting to think you weren't interested in power beyond your wildest dreams. At the very least, we need to get these artifacts out of the hands of the monsters that carry them. You in or you out, mate? There you go. Now, let me check my shopping list. So, I've got a lead on a few artifacts. First stop, we're going to hell. I mean, why save it for last? Let's just jump right in, eh, mate? I'm pretty sure they're keeping my seat warm. Let's go.
And also, I know that the flying animation with the Batman Beyond gear is not. Sadly, they didn't make an animation specifically for that gear. Basically, we have the same flying animation as always, which is a bit counterproductive with the wings, but now what can you do? But some of the animations with the end blasters, like when you go with Pulse Beam, I thought looked really, really sweet.
We're after the rings of Azar. Pretty little things, and free with the souls of long-past Azarathians. The hippie folks that long stood against tribes.
I think there's one more. Oh yeah. I should probably also show off the entire Batman Beyond gear in black and yellow. Already in black, it looks really neat, really neat. Black and red, it looks neat also. But black and yellow, I was really surprised at how good it actually looked. Now let's try our Bootility belt.
I will finish you off myself.
I sadly only have 3 boos, so I'm gonna have to get some more next year.
No, all the magical energy will be lost.
And of course, I didn't pay the rent for my backup, obviously. I'm a bit surprised that the summons are actually level 30. I would expect them to be level 20.
In the old days, it would have been a real trick getting across
Not
the
a big
galaxy,
deal.
but now old Johnny Boy's got Sector O on speed dial. Last one there's a duffer.
So time to go to Oa with our evil Yellow Lantern. Very happy at how the look came out.
The Guardians and their green lanterns are usually more the recycling.
So now we have quite a few options if we want to create a good look for our Yellow Lantern Batman. So as you see, sometimes trying to get your combos off, a little difficult.
Since you're such a fan of gallivanting across the universe, I picked a very special location for our next expedition. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
And as you can see, the cooldown for the boos much shorter than for the backup.
Really spoil the surprise.
So that's one of the advantages of using the boos instead of the backups. Although if I had 4 boos, I would be torn. I would be a bit torn between either using all 4 boos or just 3 boos in the backups. Poor
Knock that
Steppenwolf.
smirk right off your face and into the source wall.
For those who don't know, our friend Steppenwolf here will be the evil villain in the upcoming Justice League film.
Thanks, man.
Your tactics are flawed. I'll finish you.
I waited a bit too long. I'm a bit rusty with my combos, but not a big deal right now.
The armies of apocalypse. Find
Don't wait for me. Grab it now. Nice job. I thought things were going pear-shaped there for a minute. It's depleted. At best, it may have some residual energy. Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed, so let's grab it and get out of here before we draw the eye of Darkseid. If you're ever looking for something powerful that no one person should ever have, look no further than the United States government. They've got all sorts of dangerous things that could blow off your damn hand. Let's go get some. What do you say?
I'm sure some of you guys noticed it's an obvious references to the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, or actually the beginning of the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
I hope you grab two. I won't. Well, look what we have here.
I tried to switch the order I get the crates sometimes to see if we could possibly get something different,
It's Dillasteel. The same
but it
secret
doesn't
stuff
seem
of
to be the
breaking.
case.
You try to punch old Captain
Or if there's a
America,
random
make it
element,
fast and
I didn't really
get
notice.
boxed a lot. This might be the one for you.
I don't know who you punks are, and I don't care.
Oh yeah, time to face the evil Major Force.
Get the force. Ah! Kill people for less than this.
Well, mate, you collected every last artifact on my list. I'll just take these and go. What? I'm a right bastard, everyone knows that. Fine. Since you did so well, pick one.
I'm tempted to take that one. Decisions. I usually go for the controller one by default. I'm not sure if this one could actually be useful for a controller. Well, let's give it a try. I'm not going to spend the skill point just yet. So let's equip our brand new artifact and let's get out of here. It's nice. I guess there's not too many people in the Hall of Doom at this time of night. Although we're in the PvP phase also, which is another factor.
You don't want to be my mate.
So for those who don't know, these are the other artifacts you can get.
Worse.
So depending on your role, you may want to also purchase one of those. 100 mark of victory isn't that difficult to get by, so it shouldn't be too big an issue to get at least one other artifact for your character so that you can switch between two artifacts as needed. But in the long run, I guess you could get them all if you really want to. For the raw nth metal at 25 marks of victory, or the extracted nth metal at 50 marks of victory, I don't waste your marks with that, especially considering that the raw nth metal gives 10 experience to your artifact. Once your artifact starts needing like 6,000 experience or something to level up, your 10 experience are almost worthless. So once you actually exit with your artifact, once you actually get your artifact, then you have to level it up, and then you're going to be able to talk to your friend John Constantine. Some people took issue when I said that you had to talk to Constantine, but technically you have to interact with him.
Artifacts hit a wall, mate. It needs the proper motivation to go on.
So right now,
It's a very special sort of thing to help it break on through to the other side.
So right now our artifact is up to rank 20. We're gonna have to break through rank 20 in order to be able to continue upgrading our artifact. So again, you see there's this little speech bubble that appears above our friend Constantine. So let's go talk to him. We don't really talk to him.
Items you need, you can really give your artifact a boost.
But you get the idea. And also he's supposed to give us some vault tickets. I guess not just yet. So I guess we have to break through first. So as you can see, right now we have 100% chance of success to break through. And in order to do so, it requires some Electrum. Not a big issue right now, seeing how Constantine gave us the Electrum we needed. But if we decide to get a second artifact, then we're gonna have to farm Area 51 in order to be able to get the catalyst, the Electrum we need, if we decide to get other artifacts. And just so you know, the catalysts are weekly, so you can only get our catalyst from Area 51 once a week. Obviously, you can use replay badges, I suppose, but
The best thing about artifacts is that they want to grow in power. They yearn for it, and they're always hungry. If you feed them the right things, it will make them stronger.
so again, as you see, you have to talk to your friend Constantine once more, and that's when he actually gives you, your vault ticket. So let's use it up. Let's put him back before we forget. It's just a normal Voltron, but it's to make sure that everyone knows that they can get some nth metal from the vault. And right now it's Thanksgiving, so that's why we got a kids table. And we got the Superboy hoodie. No idea if I had it with this character already. I have way too many characters and I run the vault at least a few thousand times these past 6 years. So kind of hard to keep track what everyone has. So once we're done running the vault, let's see if we can interact with. That's when our friend Constantine gives us the seal. Now let's get rid of that. So this is our very first seal of preservation. So roughly it's used to, when you upgrade your artifact, when the time will come to breakthrough at rank 40, there will be a little square underneath the catalyst that will appear where we can put in our seal. Basically what the seal does is that if we fail our breakthrough, the seal will be consumed and we will not lose our catalysts. From what I understand, if we don't fail, it doesn't consume the seal, but I haven't tried it personally, so I'm not sure if it's true. On the forum, some people did seem to say that if you actually succeed, it does not consume the seal, but I have no way to know for sure. I'll know once I actually fail someday, then I'll be able to confirm that. So I think that's going to be it for today. I don't think we can. So once more, if you need more artifacts in the future, your friend Constantine can sell them to you. Again, don't waste marks of victory for some nth metal. As you saw, 10 and 20 nth metal, 10, 10 and 20 experience for the nth metal is very, very little. So it's really not worth 25 marks of victory. Like, if, for example, in order to reach rank 40, like it's going to require 7,000, almost 8,000 experience. So an extra 10 from some nth metal is very, very little. So you better just farm for nth metal and use that to fortify your artifact. But I suppose if you have more marks of victory than you know what to do for, then yeah, I suppose you could purchase some nth metal from Constantine. But personally, I see that as a waste of marks of victory. So that's going to be it for now, guys. So as always, so again, ideally I just wanted to show off my brand new Yellow Lantern Batman look. And as you saw, I have a couple of armories, obviously. I still wanted to keep at least one look with the Tier 5 Yellow Lantern chest piece, which is, it looks kind of nice. Of course, I have a stealth Batman for PvP. Doesn't really matter since he doesn't have any stealth ability, but just for the fun of it. So that's going to be it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.